Sorry, I was in my own world there, listening. Oh, I'm so overexposed. Harry, please.
I'm fixing it.
Harry, please.
Oh my God! How dare you expose
Jesus
Isaac
Christ.
live on
I'm
stream?
blinding myself. Hello. Welcome to the Geek Initiative, episode 21. Dantylon's got talent.
Does it?
Or has it?
I am, as ever, Isaac the DM, and I'll be passing to my left for introductions, if only so that you are spared my incredibly white face.
Until it hits us.
Hello, I'm Tracy,
I don't know if
and
we're
I'm
passing. Who
playing.
knows what's going on? This is a setup and a half. Oh,
Are we on camera now?
Yeah, you are. You have been for a while.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I
Isaac
just-
distracted us.
This is chaos already.
Professionally unprofessional.
Go.
Liability Inc. Hello, my name's Tracy, and I'm playing Dusk.
Hello, I'm Mark. I'm playing Rhi-koo.
Hello, I'm Digby. I'm blinded by the light, and I'm playing Malcador because we were going to be playing this with the lights off because it would have been amazing.
Who's song that song?
Blinded.
The
Nice.
light.
I'm Adrian, playing Magnus as always.
And I'm Lawson, playing Tavrion.
Wait, did we just find out Magnus's last name? It's as always.
Oh, now we
As
know.
always, yeah.
No,
Write it down, it's canon.
Cannon. Cannon.
Canon 11.
no,
So-
his name's not Cannon either. That's a silly name.
Nothing will be
Adrian.
canon.
Yeah, who would
until
be called
Malcador
Cannon?
Hmm?
God.
Behind you.
All that.
Don't pay no attention to the fire.
It's a well, no. That's canon. We need that in case Magnus gets a bit too hot.
So, last week we successfully got Lanaran to open the portal,
And they got some shopping done.
and there was some shopping.
Thank goodness.
More
shopping.
Can't believe we missed the shopping episode.
We will not be doing any
Don't
more
worry.
shopping.
I've got no
about
money,
it.
so it doesn't matter.
We won't be shopping again.
So, the
You've broken the bard's heart. What do you mean I can't buy 500 outfits at once?
You
so,
couldn't buy the one you tried on.
Oh yeah, because he's a broke bitch.
so with the portal established, Sam is looking to decide who is going through it. Obviously, your main party will be going through it, but the rest is up in the air.
Rook. We need Rook.
So Sam's kind of looking.
Move over. We can't see you.
Squish
I
in.
did say, everybody get
We
comfy.
need to scooch. Well, actually,
We're fine.
Huddle up. So the main concern is who will be travelling with you, because Elanaran must go, master of the spell, don't you, and knows how to do it now. And
Well, he could stay where he is, actually. Do it.
there's also worldly experience is good for the boy, I feel.
Looks you could try one.
Let's just hope we don't die.
That would be very unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, it's not like you're going to be there to save him.
I definitely can't be there.
I think we should take Rook.
But I bet you've got a burning desire.
I feel like Rook would be a good bet to set with us.
I don't think we get to choose. I think we've got a plan.
I mean, to be fair, this sounds not as much of an arsehole as the one that I know, and he might be open to suggestions of who might work best with us quite frequently.
But I believe system of each of my members of the syndicate. Each of you have dual one. Non-lethally, no one is to be harmed. Oh, no, you should be using your weapons, but I should ensure that no one is brought to death.
In the nicest sense, I think we should have the newest member go first, because we truly haven't, as a group, seen how Tavrion can handle himself in a fight.
I second this.
And I feel that as someone that's seen how we've fought, Rook might be a good person to go against Tavrion.
Oh. No, I believe the pairing should be
Or are you looking?
fair. For example, a fellow like Rook versus someone
Like
like
myself?
Tavrion would be.
However, someone like myself or Magnus is a bit more of a fair fight. I mean, we all
Have you seen Rook hit something?
Yeah, and you're also.
I don't think any of us would be a fair fight,
But
unless there's at least three of us.
But Magnus, you are quick and nimble, much like Rook. Therefore, you have a chance to dodge.
As we saw in the bar fight, I'm quick and nimble, and it works in my favour when there's another person there. But when you've all dropped, I'm screwed.
If you are determined that you are to go first, Mr. Tavrion, if everyone else seems to be.
Hands up if you think Tavrion should go first.
Appears I've been volunteered.
Believe me, no harm will come to you in the long run.
I'm sure.
I mean, it would be a shame if, say, someone, bardic inspiration, someone to assist them in the fight.
Ah, yes, it would be a shame. A shame.
So, he goes.
Still going to pay for that.
I think Lyra would be an adept. Given she is not here, unfortunately, I will send for her. Send for the rest. But, in her absence, have Rook here with us. Oh, no. He was here a moment ago. Where has he
No,
gone?
he bugged out.
I saw him. Bitch.
He went off.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, because Magnus followed him, and then
Yeah.
he bugged off.
Isaac knows this. Sam hadn't noticed he wasn't here.
Peculiar.
Magnus, right, I feel that is in order. I think he will not last a minute against Pyro. And do you think it's going to go longer or shorter?
I've never actually seen Pyro in action. I'd like to see.
Oh, I haven't. I've heard tales of what she was like. I
Pyro
haven't seen her in
is a
action.
bard also.
Yes.
I've seen her. I've heard tales of how she is in a fight, and let's just say she used to scare the shit out of Sam when she was in a foul mood. Honestly, I just want to see him get his ass handed to him because he obviously helped against us. We can deserve what's coming to him.
I'd like to see him.
If any of you need healing of any kind, now is your opportunity to take a short rest to get it. So if you need any preparation whilst we wait for the members of the syndicate to arrive.
Don't think any of us have been hit.
No, I know.
So
I'm just getting the opportunity because some of you might have taken D4s ahead of it.
Can I make another experimental elixir in this
Oh,
time? Thank you very much.
Oh Lord, chaos ensues.
What can I do on a short rest?
I got 3 of them now.
You saw the rest.
I could do some of rest, but that'd be helping these guys.
I short rested and retrieved back the 4 points of damage I took from the previous joke I made when I took 4.
Good.
And also got my hexblade back.
I'm going to poison a bunch of arrows and.
Meant to be killing.
Oh, they'll be resurrected, but they're still going to go down quicker. I'm just not sure what poison I've got.
So, Magnus, do you think you're going to fight? I've got a feeling I'm going against Graham. I mean, to be fair, I seem like I feel like I'm the strongest one out of us.
I'd like
He's
to
the
fight
strongest
Graham.
one.
Quite fun.
I have absolutely no idea who I'm going up against.
To be fair, I would have loved to see you going against Pyro with the sheer amount of damage you've done to her room.
No. Damage implies that it was deliberate.
You deliberately made these concoctions, right?
I made the concoctions.
And the concoctions caused the damage. Therefore, you have deliberately caused
damage.
damage.
Take all of our
that's
names
not
and
deliberate
shuffle them
damage.
into a big
That's
hat.
accidental
Oh,
wear
we'll
and
just
tear.
pluck 2 out. That'd be fun. How
can do
fun
that.
is that?
Oh.
We'll put all the names in a hat. We'll just put them.
Oh, shut up and blow your caustic bubbles.
I will.
If you would like, we can work on a lottery system.
A
Names and
lottery.
heads.
I love a game of chance. Don't you all? I do.
Do you know what? Because of the fact it could lead to like more violence inflicted upon him, I'm for it. I don't care if I get put against Rook and I get my arse handed to me. I just want to see him get hurt.
I was just going to suggest, why don't we just see if everybody can dodge out the way of an arrow?
Judge Squirrel by its ability to climb trees.
Then it would be very good at it, because the squirrels climb trees.
Are you worried you're going to get put against someone that you don't want to fight?
No, I just want to shoot a bunch of people.
That tracks.
I mean, we could always go and find some people for you to shoot.
Malcador,
Yes.
quiet word. Poisons you got on you?
I'll roll a d20.
That's a 19.
You have a very small, probably enough for one arrow, very small,
Powerful one.
of what is basilisk venom, which causes petrification.
No idea the amount of pain involved in extracting this. If I'm to give it to you, you need to make it worth my while.
Also,
I get
using
that-
it for like what is effectively a talent competition.
I get the like. It's one of those things like
Because
certain
Magnus
jokes
slips
about,
you
oh,
10
look,
gold.
he's going to go and get
Not
stoned.
enough.
Basilisk venom is worth about like 100 gold for that. Massively.
Sold.
Not enough. It's a seller's market, my friend.
Look, you don't know that. I'm just telling you, Adrian.
Perception to see if I notice there's bargaining going on.
I'm going to blow bubbles.
I'm not being very subtle. I'm holding a jar of black shit.
No, if you're going to want more than that, then no.
21.
He'll walk away.
I'm going to walk over. How
I
much
don't
do you
know
want
what-
for it?
I don't know what poisons I've got in my pockets.
Being as you have
Well, you
no
don't do
money,
I have no money. It's
I
true.
have heard.
so obviously 100 gold is more
20.
than what you currently have. Therefore,
Natural.
if it is
forgot.
worth say 100
You've got
gold, if I
a
give you
dose of
100
basilisk
gold, you
venom
can always
already.
buy and
No,
replace.
it's
Yeah,
all
but
right.
400
I just
is worth
realised.
100, isn't it?
No, guys, just realised. I've got one already.
You rolled a natural 20.
Shit.
So I start coating one of my
I'll give you
arrows.
75 gold for it.
No deal.
I'll give you 65 gold for it.
No deal. Not selling it.
I dare you to drink it.
You are assuming that I want for gold when I don't.
What do you want then?
Recognition mainly, but
What 100 is?
I recognise that you're a skillful alchemist. You're very skilled at
stop
blowing
trying to
up
butter me
stuff.
up. It's not going to work.
So,
How about this?
At
If we
this
ever come
point-
across a herbalist, I will beat the shit out of him in front.
Sam clearing his throat. He is holding 2 bags with names in.
Bag is which?
Hold,
I honestly feel this one would pull our names out by accident and be like, "Oh, I'm fighting myself."
so,
That would be quite a nice turn of circumstance, actually.
No, because you'd throw a blooming explosive in your own
do
feet.
you want to pull from the bag of the syndicate? Or do you wish for them to pull from the bag of you?
I reckon let us pull from the bag, because that way we've only got ourselves to blame.
I was going to say, I think it's best we put fate in there.
Nobody's listening to you, shut up.
Might I make a suggestion? Sam, Sam, as you will not be taking part.
I
yes?
don't,
Oh, of
I
course.
don't hate you.
Might I make a suggestion? Rather
The rest of
than
us do.
us picking from one bag or them picking from a bag, you at random pick a name from both bags, and that's who's fighting.
I like this.
I reserve the right to renege and be a coward.
No.
And I reserve the right to force you to do this.
What do you
against your
mean Renee could be a coward? Don't you just mean Renee?
Yes.
will. Just remember the spinny moves; they seem to work. Also got that weird thing
But
that
there is the rod.
Yes,
I
the rod.
withdraw my withdrawal.
Fantastic. I'm glad to see that you've re-engaged. So, he kind of goes, well, all right. He places the bags on the floor, sits down. Oh, hello, Harry.
Oh no, the audience has been grabbed.
Oh.
Rocket center.
We were on me during that, I believe. I just watched Harry get up.
I believe because I leant
context.
forward, it messed the camera.
So, the, yes, so it's sampling it well. Puts the bags on the ground. Marshall pulls who names. Bags, and
Irony, but it's just Tavrion and Pyro.
it's very possible.
It's just gonna be Tavrion and Pyro.
Tavrion versus Rook. Tavrion versus
I will
Rook.
shish kebab that bird.
Or Graham, yeah. Wait, what's
I
that?
will shish kebab that bird. Sorry, that sentence.
You do realise if you even harm a feather on Rook's head, we're all killing you.
I heard Sam was preventing that. That's his
Well,
responsibility, not mine.
You will be healed at the end of it.
Exactly, his responsibility, not mine.
Pyra
Against
versus
Malkador.
Jolly good!
Are we fighting first?
That's name's Paul.
Where is
she?
Do you know what? I feel it's fun if maybe you do them all at once and we kind of like
Are you suggesting that we do a stratified tournament? Because if you do, we're going to be here all day.
I think a tournament would be fun. See who's the strongest out of everyone.
I have no objections to this.
When I win, I reserve the right to be utterly unbearable.
If you win,
When I win.
If you win,
Reserve the right to be.
I will give you the right to say the M word freely 5 times.
I like his odds.
Say the
honestly.
what?
The M word. M.
M word. You can say it 5 times if you win the tournament.
For magic.
You've wasted one of them. It's 4 if you win the tournament. If we do, I think a tournament would be fun.
I don't know as the strongest member of the party, as you know, evidenced by the fact that I will be the tournament winner.
So, you guys will be fine. We will do a duel, then a duel, then a duel, then a duel. Because having the fights happen all at once would be a nightmare.
Oh, no, I didn't mean
for
to
me
do
to
that. I
track.
didn't mean to do the fights all at once. It's like, let's find out who everyone's fighting.
Sure. We can do that first. So,
We're being told the audio keeps cutting out.
do we know one?
I know it's start of it's when it's picking out people.
Absolutely not cutting out on our end.
It's not cutting out. It's picking up when people are speaking, and then when people aren't speaking, it stops, and then it picks up.
Yeah, no,
Might be the noise gate.
Let me.
Just
Okay.
removing.
You're in a very confrontational mood today.
When isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
work's been a bit stressful. Need to take it out on you. Like.
Gotcha.
So,
Sorry. Lesson tomorrow.
we've got next call from the back.
Oh, am I not shooting?
No, we're going to pull all pairings and then go.
We're not fighting it all at the same time.
No, we will do them sequentially. I'm writing them down in order.
Pulling the bearings.
So, we have Rook versus Malkador.
I'm No, I know how I'm going to deal with this. It's not a problem.
Explosives in each hand, throw them both at the same
Shish
time.
kebab.
I have a one that does one
Murder
that does
bird.
thunder wave. Just boom, away you go. Boom, away you go. Boom, away you go. Stay at arm's length.
And then when you run out of charges,
I'm going to run away.
I'm going to run away.
I'm just gonna take note. I have watched a one-on-one fight against a monk before. There was a lot of stunning strikes. The person didn't get a single turn.
So,
Malkador, just pointing out, you've got
Yeah, just
all you need is a
crack
hit.
open the
A
big.
single hit, you win.
Now, in my heart, out of character, I really hope
didn't
Tavrion
hear
gets
that.
Gram.
I did.
Me too.
You heard that as a person, but not to. That was...
so
I'm pretty dexterous, you know.
I will be rolling for next.
That's my armor class.
Okay.
Because you're a shit bard.
Just checking.
That face looks like it's funny.
CL and Tavrion.
Ooh,
Bestial bodies.
wonderful.
Again,
No.
that means
Okay,
So-
all right, yeah.
Tavrion gets out his flute and then wonders what that is in his ribs.
piss.
No, I'm dead. Oh well.
So,
I always get Z and CL mixed up, and think that one
So we
is
have-
celestial that isn't.
Graham and Z and Dusk and Rengoku remain.
You don't want to go against Graham, do you?
Hold on.
Because that'd be fun. Cleric versus the big hitter.
Graham versus Rengoku.
Oh.
So
That's right, it's just gonna be a-
then.
Right, I'm just going to turn this into a pose off.
I'm going to go up to Malkador. 1 gold piece, says Graham wins.
And that obviously means that Z versus
That's
Dusk.
1/26 of my fortune, so yes, you're right.
I didn't perceive it.
You wouldn't have anyway.
I don't know if I've been acquainted with Michael Patton.
With
With Michael Patton.
you are.
Sil.
See,
I
don't think
you have briefly tried to scam you.
Oh yes, she tried to scam me. I remember.
Let the record state I have just drunk my experimental elixir and I am now hovering.
Wait, so
you can't run away.
and just punch, and he's just going to go.
So basically you can't run away.
I can hover away.
Malkador's
acts
blasting off
basically-
again.
It basically means that I have. See, originally it was fly. The DM doesn't like characters that fly.
It
No,
does not say fly in the book.
Hang on.
It does.
So if Rook comes
Sure
along
it
and
does.
flying kicks to your face,
In
you're
my
just going to go
opinion,
like this.
And that's what matters.
Also, I will note, it
Because
does also
I'm the
say in
DM,
the
that's
books,
why.
these are guidelines.
Yeah.
These are guidelines. Fuck off.
I would have loved to have been able to fly in this fight because I literally just hover just out of his reach, just literally kicking in the face.
You have no idea how far that little fucking bird
And
can
at that
jump.
point, and at that point, Rook discovers the move, high jump kick.
Right.
Spinning wheel kick. D in the jaw. So, first pairing is Pyra and Magnus.
Okay.
So,
Am I rolling for initiative?
we will indeed roll for initiative. They have, but because you guys have taken a quote short rest
Yeah.
to,
Are
and
we
they will have arrived.
just are we around?
Oh yeah, it's basically it's happening in the crater,
Are we allowed to cheer? It's like an amphitheatre.
Yes. Are we allowed to cheer?
if you like. However, no bardic inspirations will be permitted.
I'm going to turn around and say, like, to Tavrion, noting that I'm probably assuming that he's going to make it very obvious what he's doing. It's like, I'm just going to kind of casually whisper in his ear, I wouldn't do that if you value your life. Sam doesn't really like people interfering with stuff that he organises.
Interfering? No. Helping.
Excuse me?
So, initiative roll.
17.
17, very impressive, sir.
No, it's not. I rolled a 9.
That's very impressive.
That is very impressive for one with a 9.
Just get these stats up. So. But that's the second one. That's the second one. So as you kind of descend into the what has now become a sort of amphitheatre, Pyra is kind of flourishing a rapier and stretching as she's kind of she has a violin in one hand, right, like, and she's kind of like just movements in, and then the other hand is a rapier, but it seems as if she doesn't have a bow to play the violin with. You would assume, therefore, that she has some way of playing it with.
Actually, shout out, Magnus,
Shut up!
stay focused.
Shut up! I'm trying to focus.
3, 5, 7, 9. We think Magnus is really fine from the stands. Go, Magnus! Everyone up here's
Why do
cheering
I
for
get
you.
the feeling that feels like some sort of negative?
7, 9, we think Magnus is what is very
Really,
fine.
he's very fine.
Now, subscribe, give us bits if you'd like to see that on a t-shirt.
Oh God,
No, that's not going on a t-shirt.
Magnus is very fine though. Got a very illustrious set of skills.
Oh yeah.
So,
It's famous where he comes from.
would you like to strike the opening hand? You
Yep.
are.
So, as a bonus action, I will use steady aim to give myself advantage. And I will then use the assassinate feat because she's not had a turn yet. So it will automatically be a crit.
That's not how assassinate works. Assassinate says if they are surprised you automatically crit, you get advantage if they haven't had.
Oh, okay. In which case I'm not taking the bonus action because I don't need to. Bugger. I put it wrong again. Right. Do you reckon she will be surprised?
No.
No, she's
Believe it or not,
I think she's ready for this fight.
She's rather ready.
Okay.
with a rapier in one hand and a violin in the other.
Right then. I will. Yep. I will use my venom coated arrow and roll really badly to hit her.
Okay. What did you roll?
Did you roll on that one?
A 5 and a 7.
That is unfortunate.
So
that is two
that
misses.
would only be 13.
Yeah, so with a 13, as it's flying towards her, she kind of flourishes the rapier and knocks the arrow aside.
How
How close are we?
The crater is probably about 100 foot across, so you guys would be up at the.
Oh no, it was just general on your front. Deflects it.
Oh no,
Oh.
it wouldn't be able to go up enough from how she deflected it.
Not like that. Strategize, analyze, murderize. You're supposed to be professional.
More like that.
Well, that's it.
No, I was talking.
Sorry.
Everybody, butt in. Stop it. How far away is she from me?
She is 30 feet.
In which case then, I am going to move 30 feet away,
Okay.
another 30 feet, so that's 60, and then cunning action, dash, and do another 30 feet, so I'm now 90 feet away.
Okay.
Coward! He's running already. He was just doing the French advance.
Would you allow me an extra bonus action just to shoot him?
No.
He's running already.
No.
He's seriously getting close to having a ruby necklace one night.
So, will that be the end of your turn?
Now that's my turn, guys.
So she moves with dancer's grace. It is. She doesn't seem to be deliberately moving quickly, but she covers 30 feet very quickly. As she arrives, she kind of flourishes the rapier and then uses it to play the violin. It seems to be enchanted in some way to allow this to occur. And as she's doing so, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ashley's hideous laughter.
14.
Unfortunately, that is a failure. As you feel your body lock in position,
His whole person is not hideous laughter.
you feel as if you are frozen. She is singing as she is playing, and it seems as if it's almost a siren's melody, sort of.
Okay.
At which point she will.
Screws my next turn as well then.
At which point, that's the end of her turn. She will.
So I take my second turn, and at the end of it, I suppose I roll for initiative.
Well, you
Wisdom
can roll
again.
the same.
That's better. Nat 20.
No, that's fine. So you are.
Plus 1.
Sorry. So yes, you are freed. You are able to move again, but that will be for the next turn. So because that saving throw happens at the end of your turn.
I can't take a bonus action then, can I?
No, because your that saving throw is not an action or anything like that. It just happens at the end of your turn.
Yep.
So she closes in another 30 feet, so she's now 30 feet away, and she's going to. While she's here, she's going to. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw for me. She's playing a melody and singing.
16.
16 is a fail. So the exact effect spell I very rarely use. So, affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behaviour for that turn.
Okay.
This is who you
I will keep them quiet until such time as you roll,
This is
which will be now.
This is so much more
Your
fun
turn.
than watching a bard fight a bard.
Yeah.
Okay, so I now need to roll a d10.
You do.
5.
Okay, with a 5, you cannot move and or take main actions, but you can use your bonus action this time.
But doesn't the spell
Bonus
say you
action
can't
dash?
take bonus action?
So you can't move, but you can bonus action dash if you'd like. It just adds to your movement speed and you can't go anywhere.
Bonus action, hide.
What's the ground like?
So it's bonus action hide. You're just going to drop.
He's going to do. He's just going to retreat inside his outfit like a turtle.
So it's it's disturbed earth and like loose stone, things like that. It's not difficult terrain until you get a little bit further up.
Hide.
So I can't attack her. I can't move. I'm getting the impression I'm not even going to get a single hit in this condition.
Dodge, hide, anything.
Yeah, you can bonus action dodge or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Because at this point, you are familiar with how bards fight. They are normal. If they are
Just
aggressive, they will try and control you and keep you unable to act to be able to then close this.
Yeah, dodge.
Okay, so makes it her turn.
Magnus the mime. I'm going to put up an invisible
we're
wall.
done.
Sorry, at the end of your turn, make a saving throw again for the effect.
Which one was it, sorry?
A wisdom saving throw.
12.
Unfortunate. So,
I don't know why we're getting so excited because we've got to fight most of these, and if this is happening to Magnus, we're fucked.
She closes distance, gets him, and is now within melee. Is going to make a melee attack.
How much extra does dodge give you? 5?
Dodge puts them at
It
disadvantage.
puts them at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, that's even better.
Oh, very good disadvantage for you there, because that would have been a natural 20. So, what's your arm class?
What did you roll?
A very good question. I was asking that while I was tabbing over to that character sheet. 17.
Means it beat it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Quick listen to that when he dies.
Just the one.
Just the one. No, just actually.
It's a rapier. It's not like it's not.
Could have been a magical rapier that's like, do like 20 d8 damage.
No,
20d8.
I'm a reasonable man. I'm not going to like make an unfair fight.
That's not a rapier, that's a lightsaber.
So that means
Just
10
Darth Pyro.
piercing.
Uncanny dodge.
Certainly, sir.
So not only did he dodge, but it was uncanny that way he did it.
In an uncanny fashion.
Well, the dodge didn't bloody work, did it?
So,
I'm sorry, it's just actually damage.
so come back to your turn. Roll D10. She is within melee this turn, so roll a d10 for your action.
Woo! 6.
Okay. Before it was a 5, wasn't it?
Yep.
So, the creature in question uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
Is that as well
Does
as
that
my normal
include
action?
him?
No.
Okay.
So, basically, your action is used to do that. So,
how far are we from him?
far enough, no.
No,
Not-
I was going
not
to say
melee.
he's got a. It said because it didn't say melee, did it? Or does it
This
say
is melee.
Oh, I was going to say if it just said general attack, yeah.
So yeah, you can use your sneak.
So it's my turn now.
Yeah. That is part. This is the beginning of your turn.
Okay. So steady aim.
She is within 5 feet of you, and you have to make a melee attack this time.
Yeah, but I'm using steady aim to get advantage.
Could you use steady aim on melee?
As a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use the bonus action only if you haven't moved during your turn.
I have not read steady aim,
So
I
therefore,
just figured it was only ranged.
does a 25 hit?
Oh yeah.
It's a shame it's a shame I can't get sneak attack. Hang on.
You go.
Well, yeah, because you have advantage, so you get some.
Yes, I just realised I've got advantage, so of course I get it. I was also about to ask you, technically she's an ally. So she's within 5 feet of herself.
The rules as written.
Right, the sabre is one of them. So that is 26 points of damage.
Certainly.
Big oof.
She should have stayed away.
She should have.
So your issue is your issue is getting people to come close to you. Mine is if you get them to piss off.
No, my issue is that I've hit once and now that's on my 4th turn.
Look, she's a control bard.
Yeah. But then saying that, my main abilities is don't get seen and just kill them.
You're not great in this
I'm not
arena.
supposed to be a combat.
I mean, the funny thing is,
A direct
it says,
combat
yeah,
game.
you just can't move.
Yeah.
So, that makes it her turn. She is going to cast a spell, which is going to drop concentration on confusion.
Oh, was I meant to take a wisdom save anyway? Was that?
Yeah, wisdom save at the end, but it's not going to matter probably because that amount of damage is probably going to have broken her concentration.
That's fine then.
If it, so.
Well, she's casting another one anyway.
She's casting another spell anyway.
Is she dodging around as she's doing that?
So she's moving, but it's almost like she's moving within her square. She's not leaving for an opportunity, to allow for an opportunity attack.
Just think, playing the violin whilst someone's trying to stab you with a sabre does seem a bit show-offy. Bloody show-off.
She is playing, and no sound seems to come out of the violin. It's almost like you can feel it.
Death.
You can feel it in your chest. It's almost like vibration rather than sound.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than sound directly, it is very intense vibration.
Your
Can
chest
you
has
make
become a subwoofer.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
12.
That's unfortunate. So
That's a
you
surprise.
you feel this vibration grow and grow and grow, and it starts to hurt as your bones are rattling against each other.
Playing the xylophone with your ribs.
16 points. Okay.
Uncanny dodge. Somehow.
This is an area of effect spell. Evasion would work if you had it, but you don't.
No, not yet.
Uncanny dodge is
Still
only for
five.
attacks, I believe. So.
Yeah, it'd be an attack. Yeah, okay. So how much, sorry?
It'll be 16.
16. Yeah.
She is not concentrating anymore, so you are now free to.
Fine. So steady aim, advantage again. So that would be 21 to hit this
That's
time.
it.
That's crap. 10.
Damage.
That's rubbish.
Damn!
I rolled 4 dice, and I only got 10.
Those 2 ones.
So from the
2
sound,
ones, a 2 and a 3.
quote, you can see Sam kind of idly playing with a coin, and he is watching interestedly. Let's put it that way. she kind of winces away from the hit. It's she seems to be cut up pretty badly.
How tall is she?
Pyra is, I believe, if I remember rightly, 5'10". Let me check. Yes, 5'10".
She's taller than me.
Oh, actually, I've done steady aim, so I can't move anyway.
No.
Alger's only 5'3". Sure.
Yes, she is 5'10", with maroon eyes, red skin, and copper hair. Fire are all reds. So,
Yeah, I read that somewhere.
fine. You are, only because we're in a duel scenario, I will not give it to you.
I thought that flew under the radar.
I knew what happened.
To be fair, it's the third one. This is.
I'm letting him have it. I'm letting him have it. Because right now, he can't afford it. So, on her turn, she is going to... So, her fingers start to glow red.
Of course they do.
What's that mean?
She's a fire genasi.
Yeah.
Of course she's going to start glowing at some point.
She... At which point she seems to enchant. She runs her hand along her rapier. She just like slings the violin across her back, runs her hand along her rapier, and is going to make a melee attack against you.
Okay.
So let me just double check the exact stats on this spell.
And that's the sword of knighting.
Yeah, life only work, baby. Love it.
Okay, so you're going to take some. Well, we're going to do a melee attack, and then we'll see where we go from there. That is 18 to hit. Okay, that is very unlucky on her part. So you're going to take 11 fire damage and 4 slashing damage. Sorry, piercing damage.
That'd be 15 in total. So with uncanny dodge, 6.
Yes. 15 to 6?
15 to 7.
15 to 7.
You halve and round down.
Yeah,
Yes,
would be
but
7.
half 7 is...
Sorry, yes.
7.5.
Which
Yeah. Which means it's 7.
7. Okay.
I knew that.
Sorry. Magnus did.
I'm in character.
Yeah, Magnus did. You.
that felt like 6.
That felt like 6 for some reason.
Yes, because she's so sexy.
It's good you're not taking D4.
So,
My turn?
that indeed makes it your turn.
Guess what I'm going to do?
Is it stab?
Is it steady aim followed by
It
attack?
is steady aim and then stab her.
Fun fact, though. It's like,
A 1 and an 18.
that is it.
Good
Bloody good
range.
job. So, does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Good. Now, if any of you are 3 or below, I'm throwing you at mark.
No.
Don't throw them at Mark.
Well,
Did it work?
that's one of them at Mark.
Or does it?
He didn't specify which mark. He might know another mark.
23.
23 damage.
Yeah.
As you.
There's a fucking gun.
Told you.
So as
I
you
don't know, it hit my leg.
as you make the attack, the blade pierces her chest straight through into a lung. You're familiar with the feeling of piercing a lung.
Very much so.
And she kind of drops
Sorry, love.
and started like coughing, blood everywhere, and at which point Sam kind of waves his hand to
I'll just, as this happens, and she drops, Magnus will drop kind of on a knee to her. Obviously, she's still going to be high anyway. And you're just going to stop her from falling. It's like, yield.
she
With a kind of look on his face as to say,
She's on death saves right now. She's like dead, basically. So
In which case, Magnus
yeah.
picks her up and starts walking back to you.
Z comes down into the arena and lays hands on her and starts curing her.
At that point in time,
As she
Rhi-koo.
comes round, Magnus will offer his hand to lift her up. Well thought. Cunning bitch.
She kind of yes, I try to normally stay at range, but I figured it would be unfair if all I did was keep you from doing anything. I need to actually get somewhere. So
Is it just me? But if Z's the one doing the healing, what's going to happen if she gets hurt?
I've got.
She gets hurt.
You seem to be forgetting that there is literally an alchemist standing next to you with a bandolier full of healing potions.
And who says she will get hurt?
And my response to that is, if she gets hurt, I've seen what your potions have done,
There is literally an alchemist standing.
Do what you are good for. Drink one of your elixirs and turn into a rat.
so
I need to just point out what's just been put in chat. Not the first time Magnus has taken a lady's breath away.
So you're right.
Is that your wife?
Did you
No, she wouldn't be watching, she don't care.
So, thank you very much for joining us for part 1. We'll come back for part 2 very shortly. We're going for a quick break. But
Who's up next?
Next will be Rook versus Malfador.
Bits.
So it's
We
Rookador.
need bits.
So, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us for part 1. We will be back shortly.
Even Malcolm